What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kamon. Today I'm going to show you guys the final duel I did do with with Swordsoul at the local. So let's get right into it. Now this one is against Branded, and kind of disclaimer: this player was sort of new, so let's not be mean to him in the comments. We always want to make sure people get better, because like I said in the last video, we make mistakes all the time. Not everyone's going to know every little thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, because it's one of those games where the more you play, the better you do, and the longer you've played, the better you are. You know what I mean? Let's get right into it. So, also, the camera does get fixed, but he does win the dice roll. Barely, by the way. Barely. He starts off with the patchwork, and I was just like, ooh, Branded. Okay, cool. I know how to fight this deck. So he does actually end up grabbing the Egypt chains and the poly. And again, I'm not running any... No, I am running hand traps. I just didn't get it. But shout out to the homie for actually fixing the angle for us. So, whoop. Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. I promise it'll get fixed. Oh lord. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, anyways, he starts off with the Gold Sark, and he's going to actually banish the Tragedy, I think is what it's called. Yeah, then Tragedy is going to get its own effect here. Again, I know not a lot, but like I know about this deck, so like I know what to stop, what to look out for, etc., etc. Then Tragedy is gonna banish himself, going to go get his Aluber. And I am reading the Ghost spell in my hand here. Pretty good card, pretty good card. Tragedy, banish, and he's thinking again, newer player, so therefore, let's not be mean to him. You know what I mean? Let's just relax. You know what I mean? Oh no, he grabs the ad libitum. Let's think in here of what he does want to do. He does do the polymerization here. I believe he does as ash in his hand. Okay. He does Albaz and the chain. I believe he does summon out Aluber. And I think he forgot to either do the Egypt chain effect. So here I was actually asking if I can Ghost Spell this, because like I don't know what it is about Ghost Spell. I get very confused with the like text at times. You know what I mean? But you are actually able to Ghost Spell the Aluber from Fusion Summoning. But again, this could have been avoided if he just chain blocked it. So if he went Chain Link 1 Aluber, no, yeah, sorry, Chain Link 1 Lubellion, and then Chain Link 2 the Edgemp, he could have chain blocked. So always remember to actually chain block your stuff if you can. But to his credit, he didn't know I was going to be running Ghost Spell. You know what I mean? Newer player and whatnot. And with that, oh, that's why he couldn't do it, because it's in his hand already. Never mind, so he couldn't chain block. Well, now we know. And he passes from there, so... Because I believe Edgemp adds the patchwork and another copy of himself, right? I think. Something like that. But anyways, he passes, so I'm like, alright, cool, my turn. I do have the Ecclesia, so summon out Best Girl Ever. And then I go Ecclesia effect. He asks what it does, I'm like, tribute for cost, and then you summon a monster from your deck straight to the field. So I was telling him like, hey, you have Ash. If you do want to Ash this card, you can Ash this card. You know what I mean? So then I do summon out the Moye, and I reveal Taya to summon out a token. And here he does try to Ash out Moye, but I explained to him like, oh, you can't Ash Moye because it's not summoning from deck. It's summoning a token for free. But I told him like, hey, if you want to actually Ash the Ecclesia instead, you can Ash that. I don't mind, because again, even though I do want to win, I also want to make sure the like newer player does come back next time to play again. You know what I mean? Because like my biggest thing is always being welcoming to like other players, new, old, doesn't matter. Everyone should be welcome, and they shouldn't feel like, oh, this is too dumb for me, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So be nice. Be nice to newer players. Be nice to everybody, bro. So here I'm gonna Synchro Summon out Moye. We're gonna go into Shishao. I go Shishao Chain Link 1, Moye Chain Link 2. So again, I told them like, if you want to Ash, you can Ash the Moye, but it'll just stop me from like drawing a card here. So it's up to you. Again, I did give him the opportunity to actually ash the Ecclesia twice, but he chose not to. So I can't force him to do it, but I did say if you do want to do that, then go right ahead. But he decides not to ash because he realizes it doesn't really matter, and I'm just like, it probably doesn't really matter too much. So I actually do end up getting the Summit here. Again, I love Summit. I don't see why players don't like running Summit, bro. I think Summit's such a good card. So here we do activate Emergence. I'm like, if you want to ash this, you can ash this because I'm adding a card from my deck to hand here. And I believe he does ash that card. I'm like, all right, cool. That card is ash, so I do activate the Yugioh in hand here, pushing out the Taya, and I do get the Yugioh token here. Then I synchro summon these two together, and then we do actually make the Baron de Fleur, and then I do use the Yugioh effect to actually burn him for 1,200 life points. So that means he's at 6,800 now. But right here, it's pretty much a game. Because what we're going to do, we're going to activate Summit here. Then we're going to target out our Taya in the grave. Summon Taya. Going to go Taya effects. We're going to banish the Yugioh to get out a Taya token, obviously. Then we're going to synchro summon these two here. Then we're going to make, I think I'll make either a Berserker. Or no, I'll make a Dragite here. Taya effect, we're going to banish. Sorry, we're going to, in the graveyard, send the Ashuna. Then we have follow-up for next turn. We're going to go Baron, target the pop. To battle, attack for game. So yeah, we do take game one. Again, newer player. It's not his fault fully, so, let's go on to game number 2. And I could tell he was nervous too, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this is his first tournament or not, but I could tell he was like nervous, but it was cool to see someone who wanted to like try. You know what I mean? So he does have a Foolish Burial and a Called By and another Edge Imp in his hand. So he does activate Foolish Burial, and I do let that go through. I'm not sure if I have any hand traps. I don't have any hand traps in my hand, so I don't have a choice but to let it go through, actually. So yeah, he does go for the Foolish Burial. Like the Foolish. He is going to send... I'm not sure what he sends here. Okay, he does send the Aluber. Then the Aluber effect will go off here. Which will... I think that this is when he does get his... Sorry. He sends the Tragedy. Then Tragedy will get his Aluber. Sorry. So now it's going to normal summon Aluber effect. Going to search out the obviously either Branded Fusion and or Branded Lost. Either or is really good here in my opinion, so. But I think he does get the Branded Fusion. I'm just like, okay, no problem. He does use it. He's like, anything? I'm like, nothing. He's like, okay, cool. And it was so funny because like, when I let that go through, he was like happy. I was like, yo, bro, you're good, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I like seeing when like folks are like happy, like whenever they're like, I hope this works kind of ordeal. So he does send the Albaz and the Lubellion. He does summon out the Ash Dragon. Use the effect here to fuse. So send those to the banish those two, and then he does actually make the Lubellion, I believe. Lubellion effect. Pitch for cost. Then I'm like, you're good. So he fuses the Lubellion, and he does fuse the Albaz that's banished. And he does make the all-powerful and mighty Mirror Jade in defense mode here. Then he does use the Lubellion effect, which is not an effect, it's a summoning condition. He summoned it there, but I tried to put it in over there instead, so, don't get mixed up. And believe it or not, he does not play Branded Regain or anything like that, so he's not actually going to activate the Libellion effect, but he does. Oh, he played Brandon Lost. Oh, you can get that. Okay, cool. He does set the, or sorry, he does place Brandon Lost there. I forgot he could do that. And with that, I believe it was her. Well, he does do Mirror Jade effect here, which I don't mind it being shotgunned, but I feel like it would have been better if he didn't shotgun it. So he does send that to graveyard, so he'll get double searches during the end phase here. So he goes end phase search, so he'll search and then he'll set. So I believe he'll search out a Mercurier, nice, and then he'll also set the Brandon Lost. Sorry, the Brandon Red, which is right here. Yep, there it is. Set that card face down. He passes turn. So I go draw phase. Standby. Main. And then he does activate the Brandon Red. So I ask him what is his target. He's like, I target out the Aluber, and I'm like, so I limit him, and then I do have the Called by the Grave. On fort, but that's why we do play the card. Good card, bro. Good card. And with that, I know he doesn't have anything crazy in his hand besides the Mercurier, but the Mercurier is not live. So we are going to activate the Adara here. Summon to the field. Link it away. Summon out a Monk. We're going to go Emergence. Even if he did Ash this, which he has no hand traps in his hand, so we do end up getting the Moye. Moye effect. We're going to reveal the other water. Summon out a token here. Then we do, in fact, synchro summon these two to summon out this right here, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. So draw a card. I said if you want to cut. He said, yeah, sure. I love his map, bro. That map is sick. So I do draw a card, and then we do search. I do draw into Yugioh. Unfortunately, we do control 2 monsters, same thing as him. So therefore, we cannot summon Yugioh. What I could have done, though, to be like swaggy, I could have linked away these 2 into Shaman. Especially Yugioh. You know what I mean? Like, I could have been swaggy with it, but I didn't want to, I wasn't trying to like swag on him like that. You know what I mean? I was just trying to you know, take the dub. All right, synchro summon these 2. Summon out our Chang Ying. Again, we're going to burn for 12. Going to enter battle, attack that. I'll take the 800. But then that is when we will trigger out our Shaitan in the graveyard, banish it. So to summon this back out here. Then we're going to actually pop a card on field, which we are going to pop his Libellion. And then our Chang Ying will trigger. So then I'll banish his Aluber. And then I'll probably banish his Libellion. So banish those 2. And this is game right here because remember, he is at 6,800 life points left. So he'll take 1,000 plus 28 plus, I think he has, 1,000, 28. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So he's at 38, attack directly. And that is game. But yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this duel, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the video. See you guys next time, man. Have an awesome one. Peace.